Okay, we are live. Alright, guys. Welcome to Fast Now IndyCar Series. Race number 2 of Season 1 here at the Milwaukee Mile. First oval of the year. Should be a good one, 100 laps. Shouldn't take too long.
I don't know, man. This track gets a little chaotic sometimes.
Alright, so we're going to start at the back.
Drivers, to your
So,
car.
in dead last, you got Damon Middleton for Enveron. And you got Ryuji Akio. Brady Montana, surprisingly, not qualifying too great here. Pat Shelley, Michael Young, Dalton Mitsaki, Jordan Lamont, William Adams, Byron Hurst, Ruok C. Emery, Sean Desi, Angela Stewart, Francis Hartley, and Dante Cruz, Sukasa Evelyn, Robbie Matthews, Brooklyn Ozir, Exodus Rain, Jordan Cedar, Cass Evangelista, Royal Carson, Eric Young, Lowell Wise, Brooklyn Nat, Jesse Earn, Larry Cooper, Dion Stark. Wait, he was the guy who won the last race, I believe. Pretty sure. No, it was Dante Cruz. Never mind, I'm done. Makoto Robin, Aiden Killian, William Poole, Isaiah Houston, Navy Freeman, Risky Allison, Wallace Brandt, Kean Pauley, Josh Miles, Axel Kelzer, Kenshin Jose Angel, and Storm Raleigh will be on the pole today. The Ford Redline cars. Wait, this is not Ford Redline. This is Trilogy Motor Club. That's who they are. All qualifying inside the top 6. No, gonna have a great race. And Kenshin Jose Angel was having a good week last week, almost won, and then we all know what happened. Here we go. Race predictions. Who do you got?
Kenshin. He's gotta win it.
Just based off of what I've seen in the preseason and everything, I really think Axel Kelzer, he looks to be one of the best oval racers that is in the series. So I'm going to go with number 91 car for Trilogy Motor Club, Axel Kelzer, getting the dub today. But we will see. Expect chaos, expect good racing, hopefully. Pace cars, and we're coming to the green flag. Green flag here at the Milwaukee Mile. Kenshin Jose Angel clears into the race lead early, that outside line. Maybe on the restarts. Well, maybe restarts. Anyways. Axel Kelzer up to P2. Raleigh, the pole sitter, already falling. He's going to go further back in the pack. As there's your last race winner, Dante Cruz, in the number 37, running P29. To the lead, Kenshin Jose Angel kind of pulling away a bit here early.
And the Jaguar, really strong, especially on the ovals.
Yeah, Jaguar, it's always been good. I mean,
And Kenshin's really, really good.
yeah, but he has 2 Trilogy Motor Club cars trying to run him down, but battling each other is not going to help. This keeps about a steady lead. Storm Raleigh fell back to P4 on the restart, but has stayed there. Look at that move from Larry Cooper, diving it in under Navy Freeman, as all 3 Mazdas kind of grouped up together right now.
I expect them to be a little bit careful through the first little bit of this race.
Yeah.
Up until this lap traffic, I think it's pretty hard to pass off of pure
Yeah.
pace.
As Kean Pauley is kind of catching. Is that a car in pit road? Costa Evelyn. I still need to enable the chat. That's my bad. I don't know what happened. Maybe a tire down. That's my guess.
Yeah. Something along the lines. Doesn't look like it's anything too mechanical. No smoke, nothing out of the car. Just looks like maybe start to get a little tired. Freaked out. Which, you know what? Fair enough. Me too.
And these cars at this track, after what happened a few years ago, I'd get freaked out too. Jeez, these cars do go fast down the straight for a short track.
It's the powerful V8s.
Yeah.
And you guys are so fast, and there's so much downforce, you don't brake as much as you think you would. At a track like this, and it gets very fast and very sketchy real quick.
As here, it kind of seems like we're kind of seeing which teams. Oh, the well Y's down the road. Maybe another tire issue.
Nice voice crack.
Oh, Casa Evelyn dropped down really low again. I think. Okay, maybe it's not a tire. I think something's going on with the 4 car. Maybe even the 8 now. I don't know what's happening. Something's going on. But it looks like we're starting to kind of see, at least here, some of the more powerful teams, because all Trilogy cars are up here. All BMWs, all the Mazdas. Kenshin Jose Angel continues to lead. As Kelzer passes his teammate for P2, Kean Pauley, and Kelzer just seem to be going back and forth here. As the one thing about this point system is it rewards winning a lot. You get 25 more points for winning than you would than getting second. Which in the long run, those points stack up.
You've got to be aggressive, even for points early in the season. Only a 15 race season, you're not going to have a ton of time to make up mistakes. So you've got to not make those mistakes, and you have to get the points early.
I would say if you want to compete for the championship, there's really only maybe 2 races that you can kind of drop.
Yeah.
Especially when you have drivers, at least what it looks like so far, with Kenshin Jose Angel, as he's actually might be getting past here. Kelzer goes to the inside. Axel Kelzer passes the Jaguar of Kenshin Jose Angel for the lead. Let's go back and see. I might have just gone on the inside of him. Yeah. Kind of had momentum out of 4 and then just lunges inside. Takes the race lead. Dante Cruz, after winning, not running too good here at the Oval. Larry Cooper running inside the top 10. His son is pretty competitive in stock cars. And he used to be pretty good, but kind of fell off now. He's here in IndyCar. Storm Raleigh, the pole sitter, has dropped down to P6. You got all 3 Trilogy Motor Club cars here in the top 5, and one of them is leading and pulling away. Yeah, I think you're right. It does seem kind of hard to pass on just pure pace, because I don't think Kenshin Jose Angel is the fastest car. I even think the 5 might be faster. The 5 is going to try and lunge to make a move entering 2. He gets there. Can he make it stick? Kean Pauley is going to clear into second. Maybe. Yes, he will. Trilogy Motor Club 1-2. And that third car running back there in fifth, not too far back. But Jose Angel's going to try and drop low, but doesn't look like he's going to get to stick kind of loose through the corner there. I think Pauley's going to get the run off the corner and extend their lead. $16 laps through this race now. No incidents yet. Hopefully we can keep it that way. Yeah, and the top 10 is dominated by the same teams. I mean, you have 3 Trilogy cars, I think all 3 Intel cars, 3 Mazdas, and then 1 Porsche Hy-Vee and 1 Jaguar. Oh, I didn't even realize the 13 is out of the race with a camshaft issue. That is Damon Middleton. When did that happen? Jeez, did that happen on the... Wow. Middleton didn't even start the race. Wow. Well, that's why we didn't see it. Middleton didn't even start the race. Started dead last and his camshaft blew up. Unlucky.
Well, I have a feeling that might be related.
Kenshin Jose Angel also, while we were looking at that, got passed by the Intel of Makoto Robin. Maybe as the tires start to wear down a little bit now, the passes are getting easier. Opens up more lines to run. Valvoline not having a great day. 37th, 33rd, and 31st. Yikes. Axel Kelzer continues to lead. Barely leading, but isn't able to hold it. And as expected, we're seeing a completely different battle at the ovals than the road courses. As Cass Evangelista goes from 9th, passing, I believe, the 7th place car, but I think this would be for 8th. Yep, but now she's going for 7th. For Ford Redline, trying to get by the Hy-Vee, the pole setter of Storm Raleigh. And here comes the Mazda of Larry Cooper. Trying to capitalize on
The
that,
bottom.
too.
Might get there. Yeah, I'm gonna take a
Lunges
deep
it in. And Raleigh continues to fall. He might even lose another position here to Risky Allison.
I don't know what's wrong with that car. It's been really slow. Maybe it's just being out of the groove. I just don't understand.
Does gonna get thrown off the corner there. We'll see if he goes low. I assume he will. Yeah, he's gonna drop down low. But Allison's still trying to work on the pass on William Poole. That's just kind of where our battling is. I mean, we have battling all over the track. Robbie Matthews trying to get by Francis Hartley. And then a train of all the slow guys back here. It's a believe we should be approaching that traffic soon. No, not really. Let's actually see who has our fastest lap right now. The 3 car. Who's that? That is Makoto Robin, the Intel, has the fastest lap, followed by Kenshino's Angel. As things stand, the lap times from the leaders to last place are actually not too different. Only about 4/10 separating them.
I'm not all that surprised about that. I feel like this track doesn't have all that much time to gain.
Yeah. I mean, the line's pretty simple. I assume it looks pretty simple. I've been running the inside. That's definitely the preferred line. I mean, you can make the outside work, but it's just better to stay inside and not open up inside.
Kind of the opposite of what we had in MCS earlier.
Yeah.
We actually kind of want it to be on that outside. It would chew up your tires, but better to be running up there when you're in a battle.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to pass on the inside unless you sent it.
As it looks like Raleigh might fall outside of the top 10. Oh, wait, no. This is the 10th place car. Wait. Yeah. So he's looking to fall to 10th, but here comes Azor. Raleigh falls outside of the top 10 after getting the pole. Definitely not how he wants the first quarter, or not how he envisioned the first quarter of the race to go. As we're side by side for the race lead, 2 Trilogy cars and an Intel right behind, trying to capitalize. Paulie clears inside. That might actually hurt his teammate. Nope. Teammate looks like they're going to clear. We'll see if Makoto lunges. No, too far back. Race lead change between the 2 trilogies.
LG seems to be very, very strong.
Yeah.
This track. All the cars inside the top 6. I mean, half of the top 6 is them.
That's insane. And then you have the 2 Intels and then the 1 lone Jaguar.
And please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Indy 500 is next week.
Indy Road Course and then Indy 500.
Oh, yeah.
So technically the Indy week, or the Indy doubleheader, kind of, is next week. Starts next week. And then it's the Indy 500, which will be followed along by the Pepsi 300 in the Menards Cup Series.
Yeah, that's a lot of racing. There's going to be all 3 Menards Cup Series divisions, and then obviously FICS.
The 2 lower division races, of course, will be the 2 days before, and then the Indy 500 and the Pepsi 300 will be run on the same day. Haven't heard any news about anyone attempting the double yet. I mean, there's going to be a few. I mean, we've heard rumors about certain teams like Valvoline or Energy entering a car. As Energy and Monster Energy Racing here, kind of affiliate partners. They're both sponsored by Monster. As Makoto Robin working on a pass for second, and I looked away, and Key and Paulie is gone. Jesus. Biggest lead I think we've seen all day.
Huh.
Despite maybe that opening stint from Kenshino's Angel.
We'll see if we can keep it green the rest of this race. I would be surprised, but...
It's Key and Paulie extending his race lead. Currently 6/10 faster than the car in second. At least last lap. This lap was only 3. by far the fastest car on track as things stand. Let's see. The lead stays about the same that time. He was actually 1 millisecond slower.
We'll see how this race dynamic changes once we get into lap traffic. I feel like that's going to be the real game.
I think.
Although there isn't that much good pace difference, that's just going to make it harder for these guys to pass when they get there.
Yeah. And Dante Cruz currently is a second slower. Anyways, Paulie got out to that big lead, kind of staying at 2.2 now, but he is about half a second faster, so he should catch in a matter of time. Yeah, he should catch in about 10 laps if things stay how they are. As Makoto gained 0.2 and then lost 3 the next lap. Quick question, right? Do you think strawberry ice cream's overrated?
Not really.
I feel like chocolate's overrated. Like, I like chocolate, but I feel like it's overrated.
Chocolate?
As I assume, yeah, the fastest lap has not changed at all, because now everyone on kind of more worn down tires. As we are closing in on lap traffic, expect to get to them by the halfway point.
Been a relatively uneventful race, honestly, in terms of chaos and whatnot.
Yeah, I expected more, but we've had some good
I'm used to
racing.
this track. Cool.
Yeah, we all know what happened last time. Well, a few people. I think they tried to prevent that from happening this time.
Okay, well, they seem to have done pretty well.
Yeah. A lot can happen in 55 laps. Almost at 65. Great math. As when I look at the field, I can't really think of any teams that like drivers that did good, and maybe Royal Carson, he was doing really good and then fell off, and Kenshin was Angel. They were doing good and then fell off.
I mean, Kenshin's still in a good spot. 4th place, if he can get a restart or some strategy or something, I'm sure he's got a chance. Now, I assume there will be green flag stops if we stay green.
Pretty sure.
I just don't see how you go 100 laps. And look, the cars are already a second and a bit off pace. I just don't see a universe where you can make it all the way.
Have met lap traffic. We'll see how this changes things. And then one funny thing, Graffiti's team is called the Road Ringers for a reason. Not doing too good. We'll see if this lap traffic can kind of help Makoto Robin reel in. As Robin does kind of gain, we'll see if that continues. I assume it will. He's actually trying to get around the cars on the outside. Doesn't really seem to be working for him, though. He might kind of be trapped up there for a little bit. That's really going to help the 3-car gain. Yeah, 3 cars almost here, but he does clear the first 3 lapped cars. That's going to kind of help him re-solidify the gap, because we're almost halfway through this race. You're starting to really see the tire fall off in these times. Now we are 50 laps through this race and 50 more to go as Key and Pauly continues to lead. As Makoto Robin really getting held up by the lap traffic. They hurt Pauly, but they might hurt Robin even more.
And the gap's down to 2 seconds. Best strategy is to just keep on going.
It's a 5-car unit seems to be navigating through traffic better. Then again, I would not say things are close to over, as we still, of course, have, what, 48 laps to go? And we saw it last race. The two drivers who looked like they had the win secured, I mean, they were leading with 2 to go coming to the white flag, and they pit after running out of fuel. The top two. So I would not say this thing is even close to over. It's now 2.6 second lead as Robin is still struggling with the first pack of lapped cars. Oh wait, caution's out. I didn't even realize I was zoned out. So something happens. Caution is out on the racetrack. I don't know what happened.
What happened? Was it a phantom?
I don't know. Looks like.
I mean, caution's not even out yet. Maybe some debris on the track. Not hearing anything from officials yet.
Maybe it was a phantom. Cause oh.
Oh, it was not a phantom. We just made a phantom instead.
So looked like we were having pit stops. And yeah, so like we called it, there was going to be pit stops. And the green flag stops started, and then Evan Galise, I don't know what happened with the car, just maybe I have no words. Maybe just forgot they were pitting, or I mean, she did get stuck on the
Maybe a late call, pit road. I mean, I just have to assume it's like a late call to pit road or something, like just a miscommunication. There's no way you would do that.
Yeah.
I believe Troy just like got like assassinated.
Sorry, I had to do something. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, I assume it was just a late call to pit road, or yeah, I don't really know, to be honest, but oh god. Hold on. So Kean Pauley, the race leader, I don't know what happened. Kelser kind of lost a few spots in pit road. Going green this time by. So Kean Pauley, the race leader, but this puts Robin kind of in the spot you want to be, I would say. I mean, second place, the leader has, what, 5 lap cars in front of them? Green flag is back out. And I think after those pit stops, we should make it through the rest of the race.
Yeah, they made it most of the way on the first stint.
Yeah. But now we have a chance to see the lap time get broken. We'll see if that happens. As Makoto Robin, second place car, is actually the one who holds the current lap time. Because I don't know what happened to Risky Allison. They were running pretty good earlier. I think they might have gotten caught. I think. I don't know what happened. I assume they got caught pitting when, like, right when the caution came out, and then they went a lap down. Yeah. So they were one of the unlucky cars that pit right when the caution came out, put them a lap down, and then yeah, unlucky there. But it is what it is for Intel. I mean, now possibly, well, Risky Allison's not much off the pace, but they could try and hold up Pauly to help the two of Royal Carson and Makoto Robin. Fastest lap is still Makoto Robin. As Pauly gets around the lap car. Maybe, yeah. She can't help her teammates too much. Storm Raleigh, fall off of the century. Went from pole sitter to 28th and likely a lap down now.
This is just not it.
Big pack over here.
Oh, it might be 2 laps down now. At this point.
No, just one, but still a crazy fall off of the 68 car.
Very much.
We have seen the last 2 races, the pole sitter just completely fall off the face of the earth. Royal Carson has actually moved into P2. Hey, look at the lap number.
FICS.
No, we don't have the 67 car. Damn. Wallace Brand is moving up the field fast. Speaking, oh wait, no, never mind. Holy. Key and Pauly with a blazing fast lap. 29.3 as He was probably fighting through lap traffic when he set that lap.
Very impressive. I believe that's an extra, what, 5 points? Or 3 points?
Something like that.
It's bonus points. Points are points. You're going to take them where you can get them here.
Yeah. As that might be the fastest lap for the rest of the race. I mean, actually, tires are still pretty fresh, and if he set that lap in dirty air and battling, I wouldn't be surprised if he can set a faster one in clean air.
How long will he have to do that in clean air?
I mean, it doesn't really look like there's any lap cars that close. The next one is only 13 seconds back, so I think there might be a chance where we don't really reach lap traffic the rest of the race. They are seconds slower. Never mind. We probably will. Yeah. It'll be like right at the end of the race, though, likely. If we do. Which could set things up for maybe Royal Carson to come and steal a win after he lost out on it. So Royal Carson is actually actively running down the 5. Gained a 10th that lap, gained like 3/10 the lap before. We'll see if he can continue gaining. He runs a 29.8, but Key and Polly also runs a 29.8. They kind of stay the same that lap. Now, if I'm Royal Carson, I want to get around Exodus Rain, the Castrol, as fast as possible. Yeah, he's going to lunge low. Get it over with, so it's just you and the race leader, and that's the only car you have to worry about. Might lose him some time here, but should be able to gain a lot more now that he is in clean air. 30.2, yeah, he loses 3/10, making the pass, but now he's in clean air. Fastest lap is still Key and Polly, followed by our second place car, Royal Carson. As Isaiah Houston, or you know, where the heck where did the third one go? Or did I just pass by? Oh, they're both in. Gains 2 milliseconds that lap.
A gain's a gain, man.
Hey, if he ends up winning by 2 milliseconds in the end. I mean, technically, well, not like realistically, that's not what won him the race, but technically, it is. I think. I don't know, to be honest.
I mean, like, kinda. See what you're saying. I don't know how true it is, but yeah, kinda.
I wonder who the high climber is. I feel like Royal Carson's gained a lot of spots. I don't believe he started too far up. Yeah, he started at 19th, and now he's running up here in P2. What happened to the 12? I did not. I mean, I know that what happened to the 80. I don't know what happened to the 12 on this. What happened to William? And when did it happen? that was really just okay. No. Oh. Yeah, he just died. Okay. He and Paulie is still in the race lead, but Royal Carson is here, and he looks like the faster car. But will he be able to pass? How close are we to lap traffic? We are 10 seconds off of lap traffic, 20 laps remaining. They're gaining not that much actually on the lap cars per lap. So I don't know if we'll reach lap traffic for the rest of the race. If you're Key and Paulie, you're happy about that. If you're Royal Carson, maybe not so much. But I do think Carson's faster. He has a run out of 2. Carson kind of drops low, but maybe a little too late of a move there from Carson. Yeah, the 18 is definitely the faster car. Despite the bad entrance, he gets a run out of 4. Is he going to try and make a move into 1? Yes, he will. Royal Carson just can't lunge it in. He went low, maybe a little too late again. Like we said earlier, it's very hard to pass even when you're the faster car. And especially because these are Indy cars, you have to be extra careful to not damage your wing or wreck both of you. But I do definitely think Carson is faster. I mean, he has 17 laps to facilitate a pass, so I see why he's being careful. Still has a lot of time left.
I mean, it's all about just being cautiously aggressive.
Yeah, you don't want to make a mistake and end your race, but you don't want to be too passive and just never make a move. As Paulie's starting to kind of pull away again. See if Carson can get back. Paulie really starting to pull away. I don't know what happened. Carson maybe kind of losing some pace. Paulie figuring some more stuff out here late. Or maybe Royal Carson's car just isn't great in the long run. Yeah, 4/10 faster last lap is Keaton Paulie on 30-something old lap tires is still running sub 30 times. But great 1 and 2 from Carson to reel him right back in. These two kind of just seem to be rubber banding. Carson right back to his tail. Is he going to try and make a move into 1? Kind of peaks low. Gets covered up by Paulie. But he's going to have the right spot. He goes low. Can he get it in there? Royal Carson through the inside. Royal Carson to the race lead for the first time today. Royal Carson went from 19th and now he is your race leader, trying to make up for last week. We'll see what Paulie can do now if he can get back around, as he's going to be right on his tail out of 2. Peaks low, doesn't do anything, knows he still has time. Maybe he's going to try and make a move into 1. But Royal Carson gets a better runoff. Kind of separating them. I don't see him making a move this time. We're going to go on board with the number 5 of Keen Paulie. As we're near and 10 to go here at the Milwaukee Mile. As maybe we will reach lap traffic. As you can kind of see them in the distance now. As Carson starting to pull away from Paulie a little bit. Well, we saw Paulie start to pull away from Carson. And then Carson just rocketed right back to him. Coming to 10 to go next time. As Key and Paulie, I think, has pretty much secured the most laps led today. but might not win this race. Wow, what a late break from Paulie. He gets right back to his bumper. We'll see if it hurts him on the exit. Yeah, Carson gains a little bit more on exit, but still a great lunge from Keaton Paulie to get right back to him. About even through 1 and 2, maybe a little bit better from Carson. A lot better from Carson on the exit. But now the big question is, will we reach lap traffic? You can faintly see them on the straights and a little bit through the corners if you're Royal Carson. They are about 3 seconds ahead of them. I think we might catch, and here comes Paulie right back to the rear wing of Royal Carson. Maybe trying to set up a move of his own this time. We'll see. He's right there. Is he going to wait? Yeah, it looks like he's going to wait. Just staying right to Carson's rear wing. Maybe trying to wait for the lap traffic. Maybe trying to wait for Carson to open up more of a hole. We'll see if he sets it up in 1 just like Carson did to him. I don't think he's close enough. He does try and lunge, but Carson covers it up fast. Saw it coming. Coming to 7 to go. As now... Yeah, I think we're going to reach lap traffic for sure. Because now Josh Miles in that Jaguar and all the other lap cars right in front of Royal Carson. Maybe the spot you want to be in if you're Keaton Paulie. I mean, you don't want to be too far back, of course, as he's losing time rapidly. But it seems to be the same thing. They lose time, gain it back, and now with Royal Carson having to go through lap traffic, I could see this race coming down to the wire. Coming to 6 to go. We saw craziness last week. Can we see it again this week? As Carson looks like he's going to get around Josh Miles easily. As Paulie just fading back. You really need to start pushing if you're Keaton Paulie here. Hope that Josh Miles just gets out of your way before he hurts you. As Paulie is going to lunge it inside. Almost got cut down on. That would have been bad from Josh Miles. But Royal Carson gets around Michael Young this time. A lap car separating them. If Keaton Paulie doesn't start moving fast, this race might be over.
Just don't see how they get by here.
Paulie's going to get around Michael Young, but I don't know if he's going to be able to catch. You're really going to need Jordan Lamont to hold him up, but at the same time, I mean, he does kind of block him a little bit entering 1. We'll see if that'll help Keaton Paulie. We're going to go on board with Paulie here, as you're really hoping that Carson just stays behind Lamont. But there goes Carson down low. But he does have more lap traffic coming up. 4 lap cars. This is maybe the last chance Paulie's got. He's going to need a miracle now. Because he's going to need to get around Lamont and right in striking position of Royal Carson. Oh! Contact! Carson!
Oh!
Caution's out, I think? I don't know. Yeah, caution's out. And Keaton Paulie to the race lead. And if he just beats Carson to the stripe, he's going to win this race. And Keaton Paulie, caution comes out with 2 to go, and he steals it even though he led the most laps. Wow.
Wow.
Royal Carson struck with bad luck 2 weeks in a row. We're going to go back and see what happened there. I would keep your eyes on social media for maybe an altercation post-race. We're going to see what happened. That is Ryuji Akio. As I mean, it's hard to decide who's really at fault here. I mean, would assume it's a Keo because you're a lap car. You got nothing to race for, and 2 to go. The leader is flying fast when you're inside, and you just kind of don't move out of the way. You get put on your side, and costing him the race. And certainly not what you wanted if you're Royal Carson. That one's got to hurt, especially after what happened last week with the multiple pit stop issues ruining his great day. 2 back-to-back heartbreaks for Royal Carson. That's wow. I mean, I said Kean Pauly would need a miracle, and he got that miracle. So your race 2 winner here at the Milwaukee Mile is Kean Pauly for Trilogy Motor Club after what's definitely going to be a controversial finish. Do you think we'll see a chance of a penalty for that Akio? I mean,
I doubt it.
I don't think they ever showed him the blue flag.
Bad racing.
Yeah, I mean, you might see some physical penalty from Carson, maybe.
Yeah, I think if you're going to see a penalty, it's not going to be because of that directly.
So we're going to go over our top 10. It's Kean Pauly, your race winner. Carson P2. Makoto Robin P3. Wallace Brand P4. Axel Kelzer P5. Isaiah Houston P6. Jesse Earn P7. Brooklyn Ozier P8. Aiden Killian P9. And running at your top 10 is Sean Desi for Porsche Hy-Vee. That's going to do it for the Menards 100 at the Milwaukee Mile. We will see you guys next week at the Indianapolis Road Course. That will sure be chaotic. Congrats to Kean Pauly on the win, and we will see you guys next week.